Hello, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, and welcome to the Fae Realm. Yeah, we're doing a daytime stream today. It's a little bit different than usual, but I have some theater work that I am doing this evening, so I decided, well, I still want to actually, stream, so I'm going to do a couple hours today, and I do mean a couple of hours because I need to be at the theater at 5 local time, so I'm going to do 2 hours-ish of Dragon Age Origins. We'll see if I can actually, make any progress in that kind of time. We'll see. Hello, Adidas Fiend. Hello, Holloway. Glad to have you all here. Enjoy your lurk, my friend. Thank you so much to Zalgardus and Holloway, who are my newest followers. I appreciate you, friends, tremendously. And, yeah. Gonna take a second to make sure that I have my game pulled up over here. Because, stuff and things. And trying to make this streamer thing, plausible for me. It happens. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, wait, yeah, no, that's a thing that I was going to do, and I never did it. I do that all the time. That happens to me so often, you don't even know. Oh, Cream Bananas, thank you so much for the subscription with Prime. I appreciate you so much, my friend. Kisses to you and your sweet island. Welcome to the Fae Realm. I trust that we can enjoy some of the Fae hospitality with perhaps a few less of the problems that come with that sort of thing. Oops. Oh, goodness. There. Wow. Hi. Hello. Adidas Fiend, thank you so much for the Prime subscription. And we've got a hype train going, apparently. Thank you all so much. That is so kind of you. I hope everyone's hump day is going well. Kisses to all of you, and I hope that you are having a lovely day, because I know I am. Definitely slept a little bit later than I meant to. I was also up till 3 in the morning because in my natural state I default to being nocturnal. Oops. That's just kind of the way it goes, right? All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the game. So we're over here. We're gonna go ahead and stop the music and come into this music. I wonder. Okay. Wasn't sure. Yeah. I'll try another time to get my controller hooked up to this game through Steam. Can't be bothered right now. I'm doing okay with the mouse and everything. All right. So I have saved the circle and most of the mages from Aldrich Clutches. First Enchanter Irving has promised that the mages will stand with you against the Blight. So that is the first group of people that we have collected into our little coterie of folks that are going to be fighting against the Blight. And we're going to try and see who else we can get in. Yes. The group of silly hats. All right, so we are going to head down the rain. We're going to head back to Redcliffe Castle to save Connor from the demon that he called to help him when all was bad with his father. Which, fair enough. Ooh, we have a story event.
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. but they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan crows send their regards.
Zevran!
An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
Which voice actor? So the deep-voiced one is, Taron Logain, if you want to look him up.
Concentrate, like we practiced. Now, fire!
Darkspawn, destroy the beast!
Rude. I love having a healer on the team. When you're wonderful. Well, that was fun. Simon Templeman. I am not sure who that is. What else has he done? I mean, I'm confident that I've heard his voice somewhere before.
Right.
Y'all, we met the sub goal. Thank you all so much. That was entirely unexpected. It looks like we're going to be going into an ad break here shortly. Oh, no, that makes sense. Voices in WoW. Pause here for a second. Because we're going to be going to an ad in about 5 seconds, apparently. And I don't want to get into a conversation while that's about to happen. Or not, because, you know, it doesn't actually like to tell me when things are going to happen.
I'm taking these apprentices to Redcliffe. The first enchanter says you need every able-bodied mage for the war. They're young, but capable enough, as you saw.
Wonderful. Lovely to have you. We do love roadside encounters. All right. Make sure that oh, there we go. There's the ad I was waiting for. So making sure that I have Wynn in the party because, you know, not having her would suck. And I can take the Litany of Adralla out of my inventory because I won't need that again, hopefully, ever. Take the opportunity to move some stuff around. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I'm taking the opportunity to move a couple of things around. To make sure. There we go. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder. But he also just might have one of those voices. You know how some people have one of those faces? He might just have one of those voices. where it's like, you know, deep voiced British. I love that we were saying the same thing at essentially the same time. That's hysterical.
Ah, there you are.
Here I am.
We have brought lyrium and begun preparations for the ritual. We can start any time.
Do you have any last minute advice?
It truly depends on the manner of demon. It sounds like a spirit of greed and desire, one of the more powerful in the hierarchy. It will likely engage you in dialogue and tempt you with an offer. Avoid it. Making deals with demons never turns out well.
So only one person can go through?
Yes. We haven't sufficient lyrium at present to send more than one mage into the Fade.
I have so many lyrium potions. Take them for God's sake. All right, let's do this now.
I'm glad we decided to take this route. This is really the best option.
Very well. Who will go into the Fade?
Win is going. I am not a potion hoarder. I just never have a reason to use lyrium.
Then let us begin forthwith.
I actually work really hard to not be a potion hoarder because it's like, no, I need to actually like use the things. Oh, good. Everyone approved. We like that.
Is that you, Connor? I can hear you. I'm coming.
Father!
I hate the Fade. It's the worst.
You there? Have you seen my son? I can hear him, but I cannot find him. This blasted fog has me turning in circles.
Try to get through to the Arl.
You are in the Fade, my lord. A demon has you trapped.
Demon? Fade? Is my son in danger?
He is. But I will do my best to see that all of us emerge from this unscathed. Trust me, my Arl.
Yes, I trust you. We must help my son. But I can never find him in this fog. You must find Connor. Please, I beg.
I realize that the audio on the desktop is probably a bit low. So let me know if that's any
Is anyone out there?
better.
I shall do so.
Oh, is that too loud now? Shoot, sorry. Sorry. We're going into dialogue. Let me know if it's still too loud.
Who are you? Are you the one that made Father ill? Tell me now.
Child, calm down. It's all right. I won't hurt you.
No! You're here to hurt Father. I know it. I won't let you.
Pretty thing! I shall do so. It comes to this, doesn't it? I will fight if I must.
Yeah. Shake the earth. Thud. Let's give that a moment. Wow, I did not realize that earthquake lasted that long. Wow. Cool. Yeah, dibs. This is why this game is rated M. It's the boobs. I mean, partially. Whee. Okay. Connor.
You're the one making Father sick.
There you are.
Why do you keep hurting me? Why are you trying to stop me?
From Maboob.
Listen to me. I am just trying to help.
I will not speak with you! Trespasser! I will drive you out!
And boobs. It makes it much harder to target when the whole world is shaking. In case you were curious.
I'll help him! You can't stop me!
Curse this blasted darkness!
Well, certain parts are strategically covered.
Father wanders, seeking me, trapped within my web. All is as it should be. Why must you interfere?
Because you have taken a child and trapped a good man in this place against his will.
No. It is time for you to go now. Do not persist, or things will go very badly for you.
Hack and slash. Hack and slash. Death was close. So that's heroic offense, that's rock armor. That's heal. Okay. I don't play mages in this game. I think I played a mage once, I think, and that was because I needed to get all of the origin, the trophy for playing all of the origins at least once. Hello.
Very well. No more illusions. Now we meet face to face. You see
That's
my
quite a
true
face.
form and stand in my domain.
Mm-hmm.
It is here I am most powerful. And yet I have no wish to engage your power, nor should you be so eager to engage mine. Perhaps we should converse instead?
There will be no discourse between us, demon.
The bugs on
Alas,
this.
that is sad. Very well then. If you wish a battle,
This rock is emoting so
you will
well.
have it. Let us see if your power matches your boldness, creature.
Creature. Wait, that's really it? Oh, that's funny.
If it is a I
Ooh. Hello.
I will fight if I must. Immediately.
This is its true form, apparently. Oh, there we go.
As you say. Must. As you say. As you say.
love her, doesn't it?
Love hurts, doesn't it? Sure, I guess. Ow. Bitch.
Why must I come to this?
As you say. Oh, it always comes to this, doesn't it?
The right one on the first go this time. Whee. Ow.
Let us end this.
Oh my gosh. It wouldn't let me click on her. Okay. Wait. What? A funeral? But... What is going on?
So it is over.
Okay.
Connor is his old self. He does not seem to remember anything, which is a blessing. I suppose we will need to send him to the Circle of Magi's tower for training, once the war is over. It's so odd to think of the boy as a mage, of all things. Eamon has much to mourn and rebuild should he recover. But at least he could be thankful that both his son and wife are safe.
I owe you my deepest thanks. I can scarcely believe Connor is the boy he once was.
There is still the matter of Jowan. His poisoning Eamon began this whole mess, yet he lives. I must decide what becomes of him. We will hold him for Eamon to decide his fate. If he doesn't recover, Jowan's fate is sealed. What do you think?
Why do you want my opinion?
You spoke with him, have you not? You know what he has done better than I do, even.
Would you find him useful?
I would not trust him, but I would not presume to tell my brother what to do.
Do whatever you want with him.
Very well. I shall have the mage imprisoned again for now. But our task is not done yet. Whatever the demon did to my brother, it seems to have spared his life, but he remains comatose. We cannot wake him.
The urn. The Urn of Sacred Ashes will save Eamon.
Isn't there some other way to heal him? What about magic?
It has been tried, and we will continue trying. Perhaps the demon's absence will make a difference. However, the relic is another option.
My husband funded the research of a scholar in Denerim, a brother Genetivi. He has been studying the inscriptions on Andraste's birth rock. When Eamon fell ill, I sent the knights to speak to Genetivi. I hoped that he had finally discovered the location of the Urn of Sacred Ashes itself. They were unable to locate Genetivi. In desperation, I sent more knights in search of the brother, or some clue of the urn's location.
The faux French is pretty excellent. I will see if I can find this relic.
No one else can. Even if I wished to do it myself, I cannot abandon Redcliffe to its own devices. Perhaps you could seek out the brother's home in Denerim and see if any clues remain on his whereabouts. It is the only place to begin the search, I think. I must go to the hall and begin rebuilding. I wish you luck, and may the Maker go with you.
Okay. Wynn is still here. She seems to be okay. So, all right. Okay, then. I'm not going to argue. Cool. Okay. Let's level up our girls. Gosh. God, her magic is already really high. Let's see. We'll boost those two. My girl, please have some more constitution. I know you're old, but still. Let's see. You've gone as far as you can with Spirit Healer for the moment. That's cool. Let's... Please take a shield. And Liliana. Actually, you don't need strength as much as you need cunning, my dear. There we go. Yeah. So she's much more an archer than anything else, which means I really should lean into that for her. Okay. There we go. All right, well, all's well that ends with my mage not dead, I guess.
I have faith that you will find a way to help my husband.
Well, I appreciate your faith. Yeah, I have no room to throw stones about accents. As I was rediscovering with the audiobook that I've been working on, I'm so bad at them.
May God bless you, Grey Warden. You saved us all. You have.
Saved us all. You have. Oh, well. Hello, Connor.
You. You're the one who saved me.
No, actually, it was Wynn.
Then, I guess I owe her thanks. Father always said to remember to thank people who do nice things for you. I hope Father gets better soon. He will, won't he?
Well, we're gonna try, little boy. All right. Wander on back out of here. I don't like that the game decided to save as I was walking out a door. That never ends well. Let's see. I'm gonna keep exploring up here because you never know what you can nick or what places have books or all sorts of fun things. Let's see. That's the main floor.
Right.
Right. This is, I assume, a guest bedroom that we're going to take a deep mushroom out of. Apparently, why are there mushrooms in the vanity? Ooh. The Guerins of Ferelden, a genealogical. This book traces the line of Arl Eamon back to the time of the Almari clans. It doesn't seem to be read much. That's neat. Loot that castle. The guards are doing absolutely nothing to stop me. Which, I mean, fair enough. I think that they very well understand that I am a bit beyond their pay grade. Like, my dudes, I fought people like you when I was mostly naked. So
Right away.
right away. Oakley dokley. That's a pretty thorough explanation. Explanation, jeez. Exploration. That's the word that I wanted. Exploration. Ooh, icy glitter. It is handy that the things that I... Oh, there it is! There it is! Is it within reach? It might be. Hang on. So my friend Luna pointed out that BioWare has an online shop, and there is a Alistair romance package. Can't. It comes in a cool box, and I am weak. But the thing that, as it all decides to fall apart on me. But the thing that is the most important, like, element of it is the symbol of Andraste that Alistair had as a child from his mother, that when he was sent to the chantry, or the monastery, he threw against a wall and broke. And here it is. It's been fixed. It's also very heavy. Like, it is a proper, like, you take this into battle holy symbol. Oh, I'm glad I decided to do a little bit more exploring. Because that is, like, the best gift that you can give Alistair.
It is good you resolve this demon business. Now we must either revive the Arl or allow Bantegan to take his place.
Quite. Alright. That's the second floor. I've just come from there and don't need to go back. Yeah, I actually can't wear it for very long because it, like, pulls at my neck and gives me a headache. But it's really sexy and I love it.
Let's get started.
Let's get started. Guess I didn't finish looting the bodies out here. Whoops. That's a mistake. Tisk tisk, little warden. Gotta make sure that you loot all the bodies. Yes, we'll gather our party and venture forth, off to the campsite.
Now that we're back at the camp, I want to talk about what happened at Redcliffe.
I think it turned out quite well, don't you?
I just wanted to thank you. You went out of your way to save the Arl's family, and you did it. Even though it would have been easier not to. There's been so much death and destruction. It makes me feel good that at least we were able to save something. No matter how small. I owed the Arl that much.
You're welcome.
Good. Now that the warm, fuzzy part of the day is over with, we can get back to the ritual dismemberments. Oh wait, it's not Tuesday, is it?
No, that was yesterday, dear. Sorry. Bum, 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 bum. Alistair is, like, maxed out approval. Yeah, why not? Alright, so I should probably go to Denerim. Let's see. Gifts. Where's my gifts that I can give? I want to give gifts to my dear sweet love. Gentry amulet. There it is.
This is my mother's amulet. It has to be. Why isn't it broken? Where did you find it?
I found it in Redcliffe Castle, in the study.
Oh, the Arl's study? Then he must have found the amulet after I threw it at the wall. And he repaired it and kept it. I don't understand. Why would he do that?
The chain is just long enough that I can wear it, although it's hidden by the microphone, of course. Perhaps you mean more to him than you think.
I guess you could be right. We never really talked that much. And then the way I left... Thank you. I mean it. I thought I'd lost this to my own stupidity. I'll need to talk to him about this if he recovers from his... When he recovers, that is. I wish I'd had this a long time ago. Did you remember me mentioning it? Wow. I'm more used to people not really listening when I go on about things.
Of course I remembered. You're special to me.
I don't know what to say. You're special to me too. Thank you again.
So he's fully maxed out at this point. So the next time I talk to him, I'm likely to have a fallen into bed scene.
Yes.
I wanted to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak, then.
All right.
Then I suggest we move on.
I'm gonna cheat a
As you
little
wish.
bit. It's the tiniest of cheats, just because I want to get this particular. I want to get this particular subquest going.
I am impressed. My thanks.
There we go. We're still at neutral for him. Okay. Yeah.
You have my thanks.
There we go. Approval. So much approval.
You are not quite as callow as I thought. That is unexpected.
Thanks, I guess?
You're welcome.
So will you tell me now why you were caged?
I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
Exactly what happened?
I told you before that I was sent here. I was not sent alone. I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell.
That sounds like what happened to me at Ostergar.
I heard the stories of Ostergar. Your kith stood their ground when others fled. No one can do more than that. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
What did you do?
I searched for it, and when that failed I asked my rescuers what had become of it.
And then?
I killed them. With my bare hands. I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down.
It's only an object, Stan. You could get another sword.
Do your people have no souls as we know them? Convenient for you. That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
Couldn't you search for it?
If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now.
Where did you fight the Darkspawn?
Near Lake Calenhad.
Don't worry, we'll find it.
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
There we go. Got that side quest up and rolling. Clatter, 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 clatter.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
I do love a good discount, it's true. Enchantment! No, not selling that. Not a chance in the hells. Do 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 do. Ooh. That is a very good dagger. See, and I never use these. The like soul root bomb and the shock bomb, the potions. I never use soul root, soul rot codeine. I never use any of these. Like I should, and I know I should, but I don't. Oh, here. While I'm here, I'm gonna make sure that everyone gets equipped properly. There we go. Oh, I really hate seeing you in Templar armor. I kind of regret this, actually. No, you know what? We're going to put you in better armor. There we go. Good job, babe. You are strong. Strong like ox. So I can sell that off, because no one else is going to be wearing that shit. Liliana. There, girl. Yeah, give you some heavier footwear. Is she just running around barefoot? No, 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 no. My dear. Alright, let's give him better armor. He looks so funny in that. I'm sorry, he does. He doesn't use a shield. Cool.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Do some inventory management.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with
down.
the goods my boy and I have collected. And with your discount.
With my discount. I do love a good discount. Sell. Seal. Ooh, buddy, do you have a backpack? That's what I want more than anything else in the world right now. A backpack. Yes. Excellent. Wow, that is quite the axe. Look at that dragon. But it's 131 gold. Like, Maker's mercy, that hurts. All right, now that I've gotten armor sorted, yeah, we're gonna get you a better dagger, my dear. There we go. You have the Oathkeeper. You're not a two-handed sword user. We have a bow for you. And that's all that you two can do. We will go ahead and give him a better great sword, because I'm about to take him into battle.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed.
Blah, blah,
it's good
blah.
to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. And with your discount.
Alright. So that can go away, and that can go away. I should sell the Warden's longsword, but... Alright. Let's make the rounds. I'm gonna do a quick gift giving round. Liliana is already warm to me. That's fine. Wynn is warm. Morrigan is currently neutral. Let's fix that.
Interesting.
Interesting. Yourself.
What?
You found Flemeth's grimoire? Ever since we discovered the condition of the Mage's Tower, I had wondered if it might be recoverable, but I had yet to speak of it to you. How fortunate that you found it on your own. You have my thanks. I will begin study of the tome immediately.
What do you hope to find within it?
Secrets. My mother has many of them, and this tome represents the one time that they were able to get away from her. I do not intend to squander this opportunity to learn more than Flemeth wished me to know. This should be interesting.
Yeah. Oh, I remember this. Be careful of what you learn, my dear.
Something I can help with?
What would someone like you be doing in Lotharine's chantry?
What is meant by someone like me?
They don't teach you how to fight in the cloister, do they?
Did you think I was always a cloistered sister? The chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed.
And so your skills were learned before your time in the chantry?
I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on. Something I can help with?
I'd like to talk to you about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
Why did you decide to come to Ferelden?
My mother was from Denerim, and I consider myself a Ferelden. Mother served an Orlesian noblewoman who lived here when Orlais ruled. When Orlais was defeated and the common folk began to resent the presence of any Orlesian, the lady returned to Orlais. She took my mother with her. I was born in Orlais and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later. Mother was always telling me stories of her homeland. I think she missed it.
What happened to your mother?
Mother died when I was very young. Lady Cecily let me stay with her. I had no one else. She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair that I have more memories of Cecily than my mother.
Do you remember nothing of your mother?
Strangely, the only thing I really remember of Mother was her scent. She kept dried flowers in her closet amongst her clothes. Small white Ferelden wildflowers with a sweet fragrance. Mother called them Andraste's grace. They were very rare in Orlais. But enough about that. Let us move on.
So, small white flowers. If I get them, I give those to her. Noted.
Oh, it's been a long day. Rest would be welcome.
Are you all right?
Yes, of course. I am just a little weary. As you may have noticed, I'm no spring chicken.
You are very sprightly for your age, though.
Thank you. You're very kind to say so. But in all honesty, I do not know how many years I have left in me. I have lived for such a long time, but there is always something else to do. And I have to keep going in order to do it. I think I will be glad when I am done.
Hey, don't say those things. We still need you.
Oh, no. I'm not the sort of person that leaves things unfinished. I'll see this through, I promise.
I do like Wynn. I know some people think of her as being like sanctimonious or whatever, but I really love her.
Oh, look at what your fool dog placed in my pack. A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
It's the thought that counts. He means well.
The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
Don't do it again. You're a war dog, not a nursemaid. Oh, baby. I'm going to squeeze you behind the ear because I love you.
filthy. I can smell him 50 yards off.
Good. He will fell our enemies with his stench.
That may be so, but all the same, I would like your permission to bathe him.
Go ahead. He is getting a little rank. Oh, sad sounds.
Excellent. I will get my soaps, and the dog shall have his bath after supper.
Baby. Oh, sweet puppy. Alright, I think I've done as much damage here as I can. I'm going to take Sten with me because we're going to go and pursue... We're going to go pursue that. Wow. When is it? 10th level mage? Stars.
Indeed.
And I'll take Morrigan because she needs to get leveled up.
Indeed.
And Liliana. Oof. Lothering has been destroyed by the Darkspawn. Caravan. Brazilian. Refugees. Let's see. One of these is I'm going to get up there. Shoot, where am I supposed to go for yours? Cool, she can study that. Yeah.
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Quite. I guess we'll start by going there. Oh. Are we about to meet the boy?
Sire, I have more news. Yes. Well, it seems that the fighting has gone exactly as you...
I would like to know what you intend to accomplish, Father. Should we not be fighting the Darkspawn instead of each other?
The nobility should be brought into line and then the Darkspawn defeated. This is no true blight, Anora. Only Kaelin's vanity demanded it be so.
Beg pardon, sire. But blight or no, we may not have the manpower to face the Darkspawn soon.
Kaelin approached your legions for support, did he
Never!
not?
Marek and I drove those bastards out! We'll not roll out the welcome for them now.
We need help, Father. We cannot deal with this crisis alone.
Ferelden will stand on its own. I will lead it through this, Anora. You must have faith in me.
Did you kill Kaelin?
Kaelin's death was his own doing.
Feels very Game of Thrones, Ian.
Oh, thank the Maker. We need help. They attacked the wagon. Please help us. Follow me. I'll take you to them.
That's not sus at all. Not even a little bit. Nope. Not even in the slightest.
Trap right ahead.
Dies here! I still remember my first battle. This really gets the blood pumping.
Only one shall stand. Next.
Next.
Oh, this should be good. As you wish. On it. This should be easy enough. Let's make this quick, shall we?
Cool. That was actually relatively
Trap
quick.
right ahead.
Okay, how about we all just not move for a minute? The elven assassin is wounded and unconscious, but alive. You could tie him up and talk to him if you wished. Sure.
Oh, what? I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet.
That could be easily rectified.
Of that I have no doubt. You are most skilled. If you haven't killed me, however, you must have kept me alive for some purpose, yes?
You seem awfully glib for a prisoner.
It is my way, or so I am told. Let's see then. I assume you kept me alive to ask me some questions, yes? If so, let me save you time and get right to the point. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly.
What are the Antivan Crows?
I can tell you that. They are an order of assassins out of Antiva, very powerful and renowned for always getting the job done, so to speak. Someone went to great expense to hire this man.
Quite right. I'm surprised you haven't heard much of the Crows out here. Back where I come from, we're rather infamous.
You came all the way from Antiva?
Not precisely. I was in the neighborhood when the offer came. The Crows get around, you see.
Ah. Who hired you to kill us?
A rather taciturn fellow in the capital. Logain, I think his name was. Yes, that's it.
Does that mean you're loyal to Logain?
I have no idea what his issues are with you. The usual, I imagine. You threaten his power, yes? Beyond that, no, I am not loyal to him. I was contracted to perform a service.
Legs. And now that you've failed that service?
Oh, well, that's between Logain and the Crows, and between the Crows and myself.
And between you and me?
Isn't that what we're establishing now?
When were you to see him next?
I wasn't. If I had succeeded, I would have returned home and the Crows would have informed your Logain of the results, if he didn't already know. If I had failed, I would be dead, or I should be, at least as far as the Crows are concerned. No need to see Logain then.
If you had failed?
What can I say, huh? I am an eternal optimist. Although the chances of succeeding at this point seem a bit slim, don't they? No, I don't suppose you'd find that funny, would you?
How much were you paid?
I wasn't paid anything. The Crows, however, were paid quite handsomely, or so I understand. Which does make me about as poor as a chantry mouse, come to think of it. Being an Antivan Crow isn't for the ambitious, to be perfectly honest.
Then why are you one?
Well, aside from a distinct lack of ambition, I suppose it's because I wasn't given much of a choice. The Crows bought me young. I was a bargain, too, or so I'm led to believe. But don't let my sad story influence you. The Crows aren't so bad. They keep one well supplied. Wine, women, men, whatever you happen to fancy. Though the whole severance package is garbage, let me tell you. If you're considering joining, I'd really think twice about it.
Thanks. I'll take that under advisement.
You seem like a bright girl. I'm sure you have other options.
Why are you telling me all this?
Why not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it for sale, precisely.
Aren't you at least loyal to your employers?
Loyalty is an interesting concept. If you wish, and you're done interrogating me, we can discuss it further.
I'm listening. Make it quick.
Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the Crows will. Thing is, I like living. and you obviously are the sort to give the crows pause, so let me serve you instead.
And what's to stop you from finishing the job later?
To be completely honest, I was never given much of a choice regarding joining the crows. They bought me on the slave market when I was a child. I think I paid my worth back to them plus tenfold. The only way out, however, is to sign up with someone they can't touch. Even if I did kill you now, they might just kill me on principle for failing the first time. Honestly, I'd rather take my chances with you.
Won't they come after you?
Possibly. I happen to know their wily ways, however. I can protect myself as well as you. Not that you seem to need much help. And if not, well, it's not as if I had many alternatives to start with, is it?
Can I expect the same amount of loyalty from you?
I happen to be a very loyal person. Up until the point where someone expects me to die for failing. That's not a fault, really, is it? I mean, unless you're the sort who would do the same thing, in which case I don't come very well recommended, I suppose.
What would you want in return?
Well, let's see. Being allowed to live would be nice, and would make me marginally more useful to you. And somewhere down the line, if you should decide that you no longer have need of me, then I go on my way. Until then, I am yours. Is that fair?
Very well. I accept your offer.
A fine plan, but I would examine your food and drink far more closely from now on, were I you.
That's excellent advice for anyone.
Welcome, Zevran. Having an Antivan crow join us sounds like a fine plan.
Oh, you are another companion to be, then? I wasn't aware such loveliness existed amongst adventurers, surely.
Or maybe not.
I hereby pledge my oath of loyalty to you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am your man, without reservation. This I swear.
Zevran. He's such an interesting character. Yeah, I do love how very Spanish he is. Such a gorgeous accent.
I'll do it.
Oh, I didn't realize I was in Liliana's head. Whee! Let's just collect everything we can get our mitts on. Loot those bodies! Let's see. Whee! Antonio Banderas knife ear. Wow. I mean, you're not wrong. It's a decent, decent descriptor, yeah. Let's see. And if I recall correctly... Oh. I got cut off from the elf fruit. Why did you put the elf fruit there to taunt me? Rude. I do...
You called.
Wah!
As you wish.
Sorry, didn't mean to click on you, my guy. Hey, money! Alright. Let's GTFO.
As you wish.
Hello, Felix.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
Just what are you doing out here?
Waiting for my helper to find the damn mule, of course. Freezing! Oh, I suppose you meant, why am I out here? As in this part of the country. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service.
I am Keladry. Pleased to meet you.
I don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you consider helping a fellow out?
What do you need?
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could?
What's the catch?
The catch? Yeah, I suppose it is a catch, isn't it? The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by darkspawn. That's not such an issue for adventurous types like yourself, surely? Or I'm hoping that's so, at least.
How much do you want for it?
Nothing. I just don't want to have to lug around something that might be taken for a gemstone by some bandit. To be honest, I don't even know if it'll be useful to you. I'd pay too much to simply throw it away.
Yes, I think I could use it.
Just as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Honleith. I'll mark it here on your map. Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works.
A personal golem. Sounds good.
Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
So this is some of the DLC. This is, I think, the only DLC that I did not get back in the day. So I have never met this particular companion. So I'm very excited to meet her and see what her dealio is.
Let's get started.
I do know a little bit about her, but not much. Not much at all. All right. So that's everything I can get from here. And this is not what I thought it was, which was where I could get Sten's sold. Where am I supposed to go for that? Let's just... Oh, hello.
Right ahead.
Wow, there are a lot of traps here. Holy crap.
Shall be as you say.
Run while you can. You will learn to fear me.
As you wish.
I approve.
Well, y'all didn't miss much besides me getting my butt handed to me by wolves. Proving once again that truly the greatest danger for any adventurer is wolves. Alright, let's do some leveling while we're here. Get my dexterity up. Let's see. Sten. Goodness gracious. You are certainly a very focused build. And Morgana. Stan goes smash, but he's very much a glass cannon. Jeez. Yeah, let's lean into her being scary as shit. Just gonna collect some XP.
It's done. I'll do it.
Just gonna collect some XP from disarming traps with Liliana.
Right ahead.
I suppose it takes one nerd to know another nerd. Cozy pelts.
This should be easy enough.
For the cold, cold winter.
Right.
Neat. All right. Subsonic biorhythms, huh? All right, I can dig that. I need to get more flasks. Ugh, bloody wolves. All right, off we go.
Back off! I was here first.
You haven't seen a sword lying around here, have you?
Why, you looking to buy one?
No, but my very large angry friend here is.
Oh, is he? Well, that's... see, I'd like to sell you one, but I don't, have any myself. I got part of a glove the wolves didn't chew too badly, though. I think it was a glove, anyway. I know, don't say it, I got cheated. I knew the guy who was here before me. He sold me this spot. Said he'd found giants and all kind of crazy valuables. He didn't mention that he'd taken everything but the bones and the dirt already. His name's Ferrin. Squirrely little bastard, if you ask me.
Squirrel?
Which you didn't, but I said it anyway.
Where is he now?
He was going to Orzammar, he said. I imagine he's gotten there by now. If you find him, tell him I sent you. It'll scare the piss out of him. Ha!
All right. Well, that's a start. All right, so... I have options. Now that I have gotten the mages on my side, there are 2 more groups to be focused upon, I suppose. It's the werewolves or the elves, and the dwarves or the army of golems, depending on which direction I choose to go. I already know which way I'm going on both of them because that's how I always go. Because the other one is the mean option, and I've done it once for the achievement back in the day and then never did it again. So those are the 2 major groups that I can focus on. I can also go up to Soldier's Peak to get some Grey Warden stuff, or go down and activate Golem down here. And then there's some extra stuff around here. I don't remember what Banloren's lands are. Excuse me. Or I could go to Denerim and chase down this dead mage who I see. Or I can go to Denerim and chase down this dead mage and find out more about the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Having Arl Eamon conscious would help us a lot. Well, let's see. What is... No, that's not the way I wanted to go. Yes, let's venture forth. I think I'm going to go here first because it's closest to Ben Lauren's lands. We like it close. I'm going to take a closer look at the unarmed man who's being bullied. You are surprised to recognize the uniform of King Kaelin's honor guard. A memory comes to you. You fought alongside this man at Ostagar. Alright, I'm going to take a closer look at the guards. The guards wear the uniform of Ban Lorn, a minor lord well known and little loved for the fluidity of his allegiances. I'll join the fray.
Enemies approaching!
You know, I don't think that I would ever want to have Sten staring down at me from above. That just seems terrifying. God. He is such a glass cannon. We need to, Less fighting, more dying, blast you.
Let us end this! Let's make this quick!
Hello, boys. Sherlock, I see you. Hello, my boy. All right.
Let's get started.
Let's clean up around here a little bit.
As you wish.
Ooh, heavy chainmail boots. We'd love to see that. And poor Elric. Up close, the man's face is unmistakable. You remember him as Elric Morrigan, a member of Kaelin's honor guard at Ostagar and a close confidant of the king. Oh hey, he's still alive.
Thank you. I didn't expect the band's men to notice my escape so quickly. I tried to hide here in the woods, but there wasn't time. And now I'm a dead man.
What do you mean there wasn't time?
You were there in Ostagar. You know how things went. For me, it was either this, or die in some darkspawn's belly, or be hung as a deserter.
Yes, I recognize your face.
You were there with the Grey Wardens, one of Duncan's new recruits. I was to guard the king. He was my friend, understand? Maker. All that time in Ban Loren's prison. And I couldn't stop thinking about all they suffered that one dark night at Ostagar.
It's not your fault they died.
I know. Even had Logain's men not turned their backs on us, the Darkspawn were too many. Even Kaelin, for all his bravado, knew there would be no victory at Ostagar. The king entrusted me with the key to the royal arms chest. If anything were to happen to him, he said, it was vital I deliver it to the Wardens.
Do you still have this key?
The Maker has a sense of humour, doesn't he? I suppose it's for the best, however. Had I kept it, it would be in Ban Loren's hands by now. I was afraid. I thought I would lose it on the battlefield, so I stashed it in the camp. Please, it's probably still there.
Do you think I should attempt to retrieve it?
If anyone can, it's you, Grey Warden. Ostagar's probably crawling with Darkspawn by now, and I'm afraid I would not make the journey. The key's behind a loose stone at the base of a statue. I'll draw a map for you, so you'll know where to search. If you have any survivors of the battle among your companions, take them with you. Their memory of the terrain will serve you well. I'm only sorry I cannot join you. It is vital that the king's documents do not fall into the wrong hands. As for Marik's sword, it is too powerful to be pawed at by those monsters. Same for the king's other arms and armor. And if you happen to find Kaelin's body, see it off. He was our king. He shouldn't be left to rot amidst the Darkspawn's filth.
It is a cool little touch. I just wish that I was able to have the eyes be anything other than just the flat black. But I do like that there is actual like movement in her eyes. All right, so I've done that. I think I am going to go to Denerim to find that dead mage's house, so I can try to hunt down the Urn of Sacred Ashes and put a little bow on that. Wow, I got here unmolested. I genuinely did not expect that. Ah, Denerim.
As there is but one world.
Hello.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Money. Treat these brave soldiers as you would treat Loghain himself. Can do.
What no mention of dessert? Surely this is a miracle.
All right.
Those are too small. Send them back to the priests for more training.
The tiny children are too small.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Welcome, welcome. We sell only the strongest dwarven steel, folded over 100 times in the forges of Orzammar. In times like this, surely your group could use some extra protection on the road.
I'd rather buy information if you've any to sell.
I'll answer what I can, but my policy is not to sell things that don't belong to me.
What's happening in the city right now?
The Landsmeet's the big news. Every dusty noble estate in Denerim is airing its sheets, waiting for the Lord to ride into town.
Who are some important people in Denerim?
It's the capital of Ferelden, so naturally the Queen and Regent are at the top. But the man who seems to be running the city guard is the new Arl Eamon. Came in from somewhere up north.
Let's see what's in your store now.
Every piece comes with a stamp of assurance from my wife's father, the best smith in Denerim.
Shiny. Some good stuff in here. This is the Gotcha Day boy. Said today, 8 years ago, I adopted Sherlock. I wasn't able to bring him home because he had to get fixed first. And that was a whole ordeal. But it is this little guy's Gotcha Day. The day that he stuck a paw out of the cage that he was hanging out in and grabbed onto my sweater and said, "You're mine." And I said, "Yes, you are." Mwah. Love you, little man. Absolutely, I was claimed. I didn't even see him when he stuck his paw out and grabbed me. It was very cute. All right.
I recognize you. From Ostagar. Andraste's blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend. And good King Kaelin. I demand satisfaction, sir.
Loghain's charges against the Wardens are false.
So you would compound slander on top of treason? You dare smear Terran Loghain's word?
Use your wits. The wardens would never help the Darkspawn.
I do not like your tone, sir. But you may be right. I may regret this, but I cannot duel someone who may be guiltless. Leave, Warden. If I find proof, we will meet again.
Grr. This is why I'm going to beat the living snot out of Logan when I get to him. Hey, buddy.
Tell geography questions.
This should be easier. Yoink. Let's get started.
Just, you know, a lifestone hanging out in a barrel. Why not? Ah, mysterious door. Present the small painted box. Hey. Cool. I got money for going and knocking on a door and handing over a painted box. Love it. Here for it. Ah, Genetivi's home. Here we are.
Yes? What are you doing here?
I'm looking for Brother Genetivi.
Brother Genetivi? Why?
I heard about his search for the Urn of Sacred Ashes.
He was on the trail of the Urn of Sacred Ashes, yes. Whether he found it, the Maker only knows. I haven't seen Brother Genetivi in weeks. He said no word. It's so unlike him. I'm afraid something has happened. Genetivi's research into the urn may have led him into danger.
Why would searching for the urn lead him into danger?
Perhaps the urn has been lost for a reason. I pray for Genetivi's safety, but hope dwindles with each passing day. I tried to send help, but some knights came from Redcliffe looking for him not long ago. I sent them after Genetivi, and they too have disappeared.
Genetivi was close to finding the urn. I should help him.
No, don't ask me where they went. You'll go after them. And what if ill luck should befall you too? This search is a curse on all of us. Some things are not meant to be found. I know that now.
I am willing to risk it. Tell me where he went.
So be it. All he said before he left was that he would be staying at an inn near Lake Calenhard, investigating something in that area.
What exactly was he investigating?
I don't know. All I discovered from going through his research was that he was staying at the inn.
But you just said that he spoke to you and told you that.
Yes, of course he told me, but I also went through his things to see if I could find other clues to his whereabouts.
You sound nervous. Hiding something?
That's not true. I told you everything I know. Brother Genetivi told me about the inn, and that's all.
Us? Who's us?
Us? I mean me. There is no us. Bah! Why do I keep up this charade? I gave you a chance to turn aside and forget you ever heard of Genetivi and the urn, but you persisted. Now it has come to this. Andraste, forgive me, I do this in your name.
You are much deceived, my lad.
Fear is your weakness. On your guard!
I forgot that he was a sus dude. I completely forgot that. This is why I take cunning as the lead character, because it's like so many options open up to you if you do. Steel symbol of Andraste. And Genetivi's research. The village of Haven in the Frostbacks seems a good place to start. Pity it's not on any maps. Right, my lad. Man, that is a lot of food for just a couple of people. I have started Baldur's Gate 3 and I've been enjoying it. I don't want to play my first playthrough on stream just because that feels private, like something I want to do by myself. But I am planning to play my next run through. It is a long ass table for a couple of people. I am considering playing it on stream when I... Nope. When I'm done with the first playthrough. Probably with a mod so that I can play as Twilight Domain Cleric, because that's not part of the original thing, but I'm given to understand that there is a mod to play as that, and that is my favorite subclass of Cleric. I'm currently playing as, ironically, Andraste. Are you not going to let me leave? Wide open world. There we go. Thank you. Civil War. All right, off to Haven. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm glad it's a good mod. And that's, that'll be that world's version of Keladry, because I carry Keladry with me everywhere. I'm going to go ahead and save here. Because Haven's tricky. Actually, I think I'm going to...
Something I can help with?
That was... What do you know of this
Next
place?
to nothing, I'm afraid. Perhaps there is little to know about this place, or I simply have not discovered its secrets yet.
Let's just move on. Right, world map, because I want to go back to the party camp.
I have been studying Mother's grimoire. Do you wish to hear what I have found?
What did you find?
'Tis not what I expected. I had hoped for a collection of her spells, a map of the power that she commands. But this is not it.
Yet you look disturbed.
Disturbed? Yes, perhaps that is the right word. One thing in particular within her writings disturbs me. Here, in great detail, Flemeth explains the means by which she has survived for centuries.
A spell of immortality?
Oh, if only 'twere so. Flemeth has raised many daughters over her long lifetime. There are stories of these many witches of the wilds throughout chastened legend, yet I have never seen a one, and always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth. When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own.
So why would she risk sending you with me?
I do not know. Perhaps 'tis as she said, the Darkspawn threaten her as much as they threaten anyone else. Or perhaps she believes that this journey will make me more powerful. According to the tome, if the host is already powerful and trained in magic, it takes far less time for Flemeth to settle in.
Yikes. So, what do you intend to do about it?
There is only one possible response to this. Flemeth needs to die. I will not sit about like an empty sack waiting to be filled. Flemeth must be slain, and I need your help to do it.
Very well. I'll help you if I can.
Then what needs to be done is for you to go back to Flemeth's hut in the Kakari Wilds without me. If I am present when she is slain, I cannot be certain that she will not be able to possess my body right then, so I must remain at the camp. Confront her and slay her quickly. I doubt she will truly be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power, if that is even possible. The thing I must have is her true grimoire. With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours.
Do you have a time limit on this?
Not really, but the sooner the better, no?
I'll see what I can do.
I am grateful. The sooner this can be done, the sooner it will set my mind at ease.
He's got pretty decent weapons already. Very nice, very nice. Sherlock. Stay off the keyboard, sir. Thank you. He turned off my audio, my volume for my game last night, and I was like, my guy. How very dare. Alright. Yeah, I'll talk to Zevran.
Here I am.
Here you are. Care to answer some questions?
Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
Tell me a little bit about Antiva.
Oh, you wish to know about Antiva, do you? The only way to truly appreciate it would be to go there. It is a warm place, not cold and harsh like this Ferelden. In Antiva it rains often, but the flowers are always in bloom. Or so the saying goes.
Don't you want to go back?
It's not really a matter of wanting to go back. I cannot go. At least not yet. I hail from the glorious Antiva city, home to the royal palace. It is a glittering gem amidst the sand, my Antiva city. Do you come from someplace comparable?
I was born in Highever, in the north.
Oh, I have never seen that place. I am sure it has its charms, and its dogs. You know what is most odd? We speak of my homeland, and for all its wine and its dark-haired beauties and the lilo flutes of the minstrels, I miss the leather the most.
This I have to hear.
I mean the smell. For years, I lived in a tiny apartment near Antiva City's leather-making district, in a building where the crows stored their youngest recruits, packed in like crates. I grew accustomed to the stench, even though the humans complained of it constantly. To this day, the smell of fresh leather is what reminds me most of home more than anything else.
You sound like you've been away from home forever.
Oh, not so long, I know. It is my first time away from Antiva, however, and the thought of never returning makes me think of it constantly. Before I left, I was tempted to spend what little coin I possessed on leather boots I spotted in a store window. Finest Antivan leather, perfect craftsmanship. But I was a fool to leave them. I thought, Zevran, you can buy them when you return as a reward for a job well done. More the fool I, no?
Hello, Cheesecake Fries. Welcome. Yes, fresh. He has such a lovely roll of the R's. Your home is still there, Zevran.
True, and it's a comforting thought. One simply never knows what is to come next. How could I have suspected I would end up defeated by a beautiful Grey Warden, a woman who then spares my life? I could not.
You need to make the most of where you are.
Quite right you are. I see the Grey Wardens do not recruit fools. Now, if it is all the same to you, I would prefer not to speak more of Antiva. It makes me wistful and hungry for a proper meal.
Oh, poor honey. I'm so glad that you enjoyed the Phandelver and Below show. It was, I had a really good time with it. I enjoy leading my friends through emotional trauma because it's fun. Who are you? Oh yeah, you're with the mages. I am well. I'm going to be wrapping this up in about 15 minutes or so because I have other things I need to do with my day. But I'm enjoying playing... I'm enjoying playing some more Dragon Age Origins. It's been too long. Alright. I'm gonna collect my good aligned characters.
Yes.
Oops. Me and Liliana look almost identical.
Horse feathers.
Blasted.
Oh, babies.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
There we go. All right. Back into Haven. It's a very ill-kept secret then, Dan. Oh, I'll go ahead and save. Go ahead and save over that file.
What are you doing in Haven? There's nothing for you here.
I have business here.
No, you do not. I would have been informed if someone was expecting a visitor.
Is there a Brother Genetivi here?
Who? Perhaps revered Father Eirik will know of whom you speak. Unfortunately, he's ministering to the villagers at the moment and cannot be disturbed.
Revered father? I've never heard of this.
It's always been thus in Haven. We do not question tradition.
Are your traditions very different from ours?
Our ways are not the ways of the lowland cities.
I would like to explore Haven for a while.
We do not appreciate lowlanders looking about our home as though it was some sort of zoo.
Why do you have a revered father? Priests are women.
It's always been thus in Haven. We do not question tradition.
Uh-huh. Very well. Excuse me.
You may trade for supplies at the shop if you wish. Then I suggest you and your companions leave.
Did it just get a lot colder, or is it just me?
Yeah, well, I've never been one to take good advice when it's offered. Oh, Liliana.
Yes, of course.
Let's get started.
Yes.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
You can certainly do that for me.
As you wish.
Come, Bonnie Lynn. Tell us where you've been. Who are you? You shouldn't be here.
Where is everyone else?
In the chantry. Mother wanted me to go to the chant, but she doesn't get to tell me what to do anymore. I'm sick of listening to Father Eirik, along with the babies and the girls. Soon I'll be old enough to go up the mountain and...
Go up the mountain?
Nothing. It's just nicer up there. You wouldn't understand. Lowlanders don't belong here.
I feel like that kid has a case of the pox. Lowlanders. Okay.
When? Is this yours?
Oh, my bag of components. Thank you, dear. I was wondering where it got to.
You left it by the fire at camp.
Oh, yes. I remember now. How age creeps up on you and brings with it forgetfulness.
You're a great mage, Wen, and you're sharper and wiser than many people I know. Some young ones, too.
Oh, but you should have seen me 15, 20 years ago. The fires have dimmed somewhat since then. But thank you, Liliana, for picking up after this old lady.
Ooh, fire arrows. We like those. I'm gonna go ahead and give those to Liliana. Yeah, have fun with those, dear. Sorry, Wynn. First rule of RPGs. Open every door, walk into every corner, poke everything. You know, you would think with that kind of like thought, I would be better at open world games. I think it's because I don't like open world games in general, which is to say I haven't found one yet that I like, besides like Baldur's Gate 3, which I do like. I think it's very much there's so...
It's almost too quiet. Something's not right. I can feel it.
You are correct, Liliana. I think it's because there's so much to do, and when I can do everything, I do nothing. Hello.
We have nothing you'd want. Please go.
Well, all right then. Stars. Loot that crate.
This should be easy enough.
It would be if you could actually... Thank you.
On my way.
Oh. She's not good enough to do it. Okay.
Who are you? You're not from Haven.
Why does everyone tell me that like I don't already know it?
We don't get very many visitors.
Have you seen a man called Brother Genetivi?
No, I've never heard that name.
Insight check. This is the shop. I'd like to trade.
I don't have much, but I suppose you can take a look.
Thanks. Go and buy all your health potions before I raze your little village to the ground. Andraste's arrows. Oh, those are cool. Oh, those are expensive. Goodness gracious. I'm gonna get some of those, just because I think that Liliana would have fun with being able to interrupt a spellcaster. Okay. Take a peek back here.
What are you doing? That's private.
Oops. Oh, I apologize. Enjoy the grub, Adidas Fiend. Yeah, I have frequently said that if I do end up playing Breath of the Wild, which I do want to, I'm gonna get on a voice call with a friend of mine who has played the hell out of it, and be like, "All right, Catherine, tell me where to go. Just pick a direction for me and send me there." Because once I have a direction and a goal, I can focus in on that, and then the story can develop from there.
Sounds like they are singing the chant in there. Maybe we should have a look.
This should be easy enough.
It should be easy enough.
As you wish.
All right. Let's find out about the chantry.
We are blessed beyond measure. We are chosen by the holy and beloved to be her guardians. This sacred duty is given to us alone. Rejoice, my brethren, and prepare your hearts to receive her. Lift up your voices and despair not, for she will raise her faithful servants to glory when her... I understand that you are new here, but common courtesy dictates that one shouldn't interrupt. No matter. We were just about done here anyway.
But, Your Reverence, we have not completed the sacraments of the Holy Mother or sung the invocation.
Be calm, Nodda. We have an honored guest. Surely the sacraments can wait. That is all for today, my children. I shall see you tomorrow. For now, I should see to our visitor.
There was no need to end the sermon.
It is better this way. Many of the villagers are uncomfortable in the presence of strangers.
Is there a Brother Genitivi here?
We find outsiders disruptive. They bring others, and before long, Haven is changed. We will go to any lengths to prevent that. You understand a man's need to protect his family, don't you? Brothers, you know what must be done.
Oh, brother.
Watch out! Let's make this quick, shall we? Stay still! Nothing to do. Let's have a bit! Everyone, down again! Make her be praised! Let's get started.
Spirit Shard and Cultist Medallion. A very large bronze disc bearing the symbol of Andraste.
Right.
Right, indeed. You know, I was just here asking questions. I wasn't going to start any fights. I just wanted some information. But you know, like my mother always said, a lady never starts a fight, but she always finishes one.
As you wish.
Ooh, an inscribed chest. Nice. Pretty. Liliana.
What now?
Oh, what now yourself? Right. So, as I prepare to go through the secret door into all of the horribleness that awaits after that, I'm going to go ahead and save here. And I'm going to call it for the afternoon. Because I do have other things that are going on today, and so I need to go and put a coat on and walk over to the theater, possibly grab some food along the way. But it has been lovely hanging out and getting to play this game again. Like it's always too long between times that I get to play it. And I really should see about trying to focus in and actually like finish it. But it's always enjoyable when I get to do it, and I enjoy having others along for the ride. So thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. I hope that your journey back through the various mushroom circles is safe, or as at least as comfortable as they can be. Tomorrow evening, Dan and I are going to be continuing our Vampire the Masquerade game, which I am very excited about, as things get worse for my baby vampire. That's just kind of the way it goes, right? And then I'll be back for another daytime stream on Friday and Sunday morning when I get to play Dead by Daylight for the first time, which I'm very excited about. That should be fun. Love you all very much, and I will see you next time.